Hello! Today's vlog is a little bit different than the others because I've just received this brand new Manfrotto Advanced Carbon. It's the so-called Befree series, which is a travel tripod. And yeah, I got it because I have to take some photos with it and of it for DigitalPhoto, which is a photography magazine here in Germany, for which I regularly provide photos and also text. And yeah, they asked me if I wanted to test this tripod and also create some photos of it and also some photos of the landscape. So all in all, I have to fill 4 pages. And yeah, in this vlog, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of it. We're gonna take some photos of the tripod, of me using the tripod, and also some landscape photos. So yeah, let's see what we get. So for today's shoot, I've come back to the Riesloch waterfall, which some of you might already know because I shot a video about it last year. And yeah, it was important today to come to an area which I already know because I have a very specific number of photos I want to get. And yeah, it's important that I know the area and I don't have to scout today because this would interfere with taking the photos. And yeah, now I already took some photos of the tripod in the environment, so some close-ups, product photos, so to say. And next up, I want to take some photos of me using the tripod, which we'll also need for the article. And yeah, I'll show you a little bit behind the scenes, and yeah, let's just start. So one photo I want to get is of me holding the folded tripod. And I don't want a shot of me completely, just a close-up of the tripod and my arm holding it. And the camera is back there and I'll zoom in very closely. The only problem is I can't do this remotely. So with the Canon I have to do this before I take the shot. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll stand here, see at which height I'm holding this tripod later. Now I'll use this tripod. So I quickly set it up at the height which I'll hold it. So I hold it like this. So let's quickly set it up. So now I can use this here to focus the camera. So we'll go to the camera and I'll use live view to do the focus. So let's quickly go to live view here. And I also want to use a very shallow depth of field. So first I need to position the camera a bit. Then I'm gonna zoom in as far as possible. Now I have the focus right at the tripod. And yeah, what I'm gonna do now to have enough shots to pose a bit differently with a tripod, I'm gonna use the interval timer, which I often use when I want to take photos of me in the natural environment. So I just set up the interval timer, which most of the modern cameras have, or maybe all. So I enable it. I set it to take 15 photos and take a photo every 5 seconds. So this way I get enough photos, and now press OK. The timer is now set up. What I now need to do is just press the shutter, walk over to the tripod, fold it up quickly, and then stand there a little bit and wait for the photos to be taken. So I leave you here with the camera. So it took a few attempts, but I got the photo, the one where I was holding the tripod, and also I got a photo of me in action. So here's the camera, again zoomed in very closely to this scene. So I'm standing in front of the waterfall with a tripod, and this shot was actually quite easy to get, while the other one, which was zoomed in even more, was a little harder. But I think I'm now done with the product photos and the in-action shots, and it's also good. Now we have cloud cover, so it's just the right time to get the actual photos of the scene here, because this is also something we're gonna need for the article. Not only photos of the tripod, but also photos of the scene I'm photographing using the tripod. And perfect timing now. I'm now gonna get those photos. So for the photos of the waterfall, I actually switched back to my main camera, to the 5 DSR, because I'm a little bit more flexible with it, because I have a wide angle lens and it's better suited for this kind of shooting situation. And the problem now is the sun is out now and I can't photograph this waterfall in this harsh light. So now I have to wait. It took me a little bit too long to find the right composition, and then suddenly the clouds were gone again. But I think there are some new clouds coming in, and so I just wait till the clouds are back, and then I'm gonna take the photo. And the photo itself is very easy. So I have very close foreground, so those rocks here, then the 2 cascades, and in the background some trees. And to get a good depth of field here, I have to do focus stacking. So I'll do focus to the foreground, middle ground, background. And I also use different ISOs, because as you can see, the leaves are moving quite a bit. And I want to make sure that I get them crispy sharp. So I go to ISO 800, use a shorter exposure time for them. And the rest will be done in Photoshop as usual. So now there's a cloud, have to be ready and quickly get the photos, and then we'll see how this photo will look. So I think I'm done with this location. I got the photos I wanted to capture, and it took me nearly 3 hours because the light was changing so much. So I had sun and I had to wait for clouds again, and it was a little bit tough, but I think I'm safe now. I got close-up shots of the tripod. I got one photo of this waterfall which we can use, and now I'm gonna eat something in town, and later I'll explore a bit more, see what else I can find, and also in the evening I'm gonna drive to Regensburg again and capture sunset. So this will also yield some photos hopefully, and in the end of the day I should have enough material for the article. But now I'm really hungry, so let's go. So for the final shoot of the day, I've come to Regensburg, and I'm here at a different viewpoint than last time. Today I went up on a hill so I could overlook the city, and I've already taken the photos of this tripod, and now I'm using it and the Fuji to film. So it's still 1 hour till sunset, and I'm gonna take some teleshots where I zoom into the city, and you have the cathedral similar to the last time, waiting until it lights up. And yeah, hopefully we get some nice light also. So the sun will go down in this direction, so I should get some nice warm light on the city. And yeah, now it's just waiting, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a nice shot.